I don't like these little dropper things. It's like, put it in a pump for God's sakes. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me here on Pavonine Studios Beauty and Art. If you're new here, my name is Amy. Thank you so much for joining me for, if you're returning, another Mix It Monday. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. And what I'm going to do, I think anyway, is that I have all of my, not all of my foundations, but a lot of my foundations on like a little rolling cart here next to me. And that's where I keep the ones that I've been using and testing and stuff. And I have two shelves, two levels. And I am just going to like blindly reach in and pick one from each shelf. And I haven't looked. This is no if the color's wrong, then we're just gonna deal, because that's what this is about. It's just something a little bit fun. And I've got a little bit of makeup on already. I do have some moisturizer, no sunscreen or anything like that yet. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. But I've been trying quite a few new things, and so it will be interesting to see if I pick any of those new things off of my cart today. I don't know, I don't know if I will. I think what I'm going to do is, just so that I can't cheat, not that I'm going to cheat, but just sort of reach in or reach over and just like touch something with my fingertip, so that I can't determine, oh, this is a squeezy bottle, or this is a tube, or this is a pump, or a bottle, or whatever. So that's my plan anyway. So the day that I am filming this, it is Halloween, so happy Halloween if you participate in that. Is anybody participating in that? I feel so bad for kids and stuff, because here in Washington, the weather is usually shitty on Halloween. It's usually pouring rain, and it's just not nice. But today, it is beautiful out. It is supposed to be nice out tonight. It's a Saturday, and there's a full moon. And it's 2020, and we're trying to deal with a pandemic. I don't know. I feel bad for the kids, I mean, I even feel bad for myself, because even though I'm not like a big party goer or anything like that, I'm way past the age of party going. But it would have been kind of fun to do something. Maybe I just think that because I know that I can't. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so here we go. I am going to dive into my little shelf over here, and I'm just gonna grab two things, and we'll see what we come up with, and hopefully it all works for me. All right, hold on. Okay, first one, Smashbox Studio Skin. I haven't worn this in forever, and I think I like it. I hope I like it. I don't remember if I like it. Like I say, it's been a long time, so we'll see. Okay, second shelf. All right, we've got the Becca Aqualuminous Perfecting Foundation. I don't like this one, or at least I don't remember liking it. Oh well, it is what it is. We're going to mix them together because that's what I said I was going to do. So that's what we're going to do. Both of these are like, you should shake them before you put them on your face. Yeah, I don't like the Becca one at all. I've tried 3 or 4 Becca foundations, and I don't like any of them. But, maybe the Smashbox will save the day. Let's hope so. So I'm just shaking these up pretty good, because I haven't worn either one of them in quite a while. Like, every single one of my foundation brushes is dirty just about. So I'm going to use this one from AOA Studio, and it's kind of a rounded kabuki type brush. I don't love this brush, but it's okay. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and use it, because this may all go to shit anyway, and so, who knows. So, okay, we are going to, let's see if this, I have no idea how much to take. I don't remember. We'll take 2 of the Smashbox, and then is this one of those dropper kinds? I think it is. Oh, God. Yeah, it is. And it has a dropper that doesn't like, it doesn't want to work. I don't like these little dropper things. It's like, put it in a pump for God's sakes. But okay, so there's my Smashbox. And we're gonna try to do about the same amount of the Becca one. So that's a lot of foundation. I'm not gonna need that much, I hope. My skin's cooperating with me recently, so we'll hope that it all. And I'm just mixing these up on the back of my hand because that's usually what I do. I always think I'm gonna try a palette and stuff, and I get it out, and then I don't know, I just forget. It's just, my hand is right here and it's always attached to my body, and it's always clean, and so, I figure that's just as good as a palette. But of course, if you use a palette, I commend you because it's hard to remember. So I'm just gonna pick this up with my little brush here, and let me zoom you in just a little so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Okay, the color's okay. I know it looks really light right now, but it'll be fine because I don't have any kind of self-tanner or anything like that. It's fall and I can't be bothered. And I am going over, or we are going, my husband and I are going over to my brother sister-in-law's house, and my other brother is going to be there, and I think we're just gonna hang out and eat corn dogs and tater tots and chips and dip and adult beverages, I hope. Yesterday I went to return some things from Target and Macy's and Lane Bryant, and I never just return. I've mentioned this before. I never just return things. I always find something else, something to replace it with, or whatever. So I didn't buy anything else at Macy's. I did just return stuff there because I was buying some or trying out some shapewear, and I have a love-hate relationship with shapewear. I don't wear it that often because, again, I can't really be bothered. But I bought this dress at Macy's a few days ago on the clearance rack, and it's super cute. It's red, which is not a color that I ever really used to like on me, but now that my hair is dark, I kind of like red. Anyway, I don't remember what the original price was, but it was on the clearance rack for $9 and something cents. And I didn't try it on. You can't try anything on in Macy's right now. And I was hoping that it would fit. It was a 14, and I'm kind of in between a 14 and a 16, like the perfect 15. I don't know. I came home and I tried it on, and it's so cute. It's so cute. I don't have any shoes to go with it, and that I'll get to that in a sec. But I went ahead and bought it because, I mean, who passes up a $9 dress at Macy's? And it's kind of a party dress, but it's not really. It's super plain. Has kind of a scalloped neck. It's not strapless. It has like those little sleeve things, and I have no idea where or when I'm going to wear it. It's probably kind of a summer dress, although I think it's sort of all-purpose enough that it could be, worn in the fall and the winter and stuff. It's a short dress, and I really liked that about it. So anyway, I was trying to find some shapewear to wear with it because it's like sort of a sheath, sort of a fit and flare style, which is not my favorite on me for some reason. And I wanted some shapewear to just, smooth things out and stuff. And so I bought a couple things and they didn't work out. I was like, I don't know who that's for, but it's not for me. All right, let's pause for a minute in my storytelling and let me have a look at this as soon as I find my mirror. Okay, very dewy, a little makeup-y. I'm definitely gonna powder, and I'm gonna go over this with a sponge because, I mean, I've used what was on the back of my hand, which was probably too much, but So I'm going to go over this with a sponge because it's a little bit too much for me. So I'm just going to use my little sponge that I got off of Yes Style, or one of 3 that I purchased, and I keep thinking if I place another order at Yes Style, I'm going to get some more of these because they're really nice. And I've got a million sponges, but so anyway, back to the dress. So after I went and returned my shapewear and stuff like that and did my other little errands, I went to the rack, to Nordstrom Rack, and I was looking for some shoes to go with this dress. And what I want is I want a pair of heels, not too high. I don't wear stilettos, I just don't, but I want like a nude pair of heels, and I can't really find anything. And I didn't find anything in that way at the rack. But what I did find, I found 3 other pairs. And I have such a shoe thing. I mean, I have an everything thing. I mean, I love shoes and clothes and jewelry and makeup, clearly. So didn't find what I was looking for, but I found 3 other things. So I was thinking about doing a little sort of haul video kind of thing, sharing what I found. All right, let's have a look at that again. So that looks pretty nice, actually. See, you never know, right? I am going to do a tiny bit of concealer, assuming that I can find it. I'm not going to do too much because I don't really feel like I need it today, and I got a lot of foundation on, although I didn't bring it all the way up under my eyes. I'm going to set that with my NARS crystal powder like I always do. I think that looks okay. Yeah, I don't see any issues there blending the concealer and those foundations together. So that's always a plus sign. So I'm trying to get the very last bit of my Bare Minerals powder out of my container here. I'm almost out. I've been saying that for a while. I think both of those foundations are kind of a dewy finish or a luminous finish. The Studio Skin one, obviously the Becca one is because it says so in the name of it. But the Studio Skin one, it just says hydrating. It just says Studio Skin 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. So to me, that means that it's probably relatively dewy. Like I say, it's been a long time since I wore it, so I don't remember. That looks pretty nice. I got a little heavy-handed with the powder. Let me see if I've got a clean brush here. I'm going to go ahead and finish my face. I'll come back, share with you what else I put on my face, and we'll kind of reassess the situation and see how this stuff is looking. I am going out today. I will have an all-day, wear test kind of thing. I like to do that with these Mix It Mondays, just in case I come across a really outstanding, stellar combination. And so I'm going to definitely do that. I will probably do a check-in. Depends on how late I get in tonight. If I'm too pooped, forget it. I'll just let you know what it did in the description box or something. All right, guys, I will be right back. Okay, guys, I am back, and I wanted to share real quick with you what I put on the rest of my face. And I probably should have mentioned this before when I was doing the foundation and stuff. But today I did a little bit with the Juvia's Place chocolate palette on my eyes, and I went in with these 3 right here, all mattes, and I did kind of a cut crease kind of thing, and I used the Natasha Denona Chromium liquid eyeshadow in the shade Dogbane for my lid. And I went ahead and actually used the doe foot applicator on here. Previously I put it on a brush and used it, but the applicator seemed to be fine. I wish it was a little bit longer, just for the sake of, being a little bit easier to apply, but I'm quite pleased with how it looked. And for the little sort of glitter line between that and the mats that I put down, I went in with Urban Decay's Heavy Metal, and this is the shade Disco Daydream. And I kind of like that. It's kind of good. It's appealing to me. Anyway, so I went in with the Too Faced bronzer, and this is the Natural Lust bronzer, and it's the one with the hopefully you can see that, the peacock in it with the cover. That I think that they discontinued this. I don't know if people didn't like it. I really like it, and of course I had to have it because Peacock is my last name. For blush, I went in with the Milani Bronze Burst in number 2, and this is pretty dark for me, so I went in with a pretty light hand, but super pretty. I got this at TJ Maxx a while ago for $3. Gotta love that. For my highlighter, I went in with the Becca Gradient Glow, and this is one of the shimmering skin perfectors, and this is one of the ones that's got multicolors in it. I think I got this at TJ Maxx or something as well, and I kind of focused on like the lighter area here, and I'm not sure if they make that one anymore. I will link everything down below that I can find. Let's see, what else did I do on my face? Is that it? That might be it. For my lips, I went in with my liner from Sephora. I can't think what it's called. It's number 1, the Nudist, I think it is. And I went in with 650 Nude Embrace, and this is from Maybelline. And this is one of the matte shades. And I like the color, not super fond of the matte thing. So I went in with my Sephora gloss, and this is the shade Fly. So that's what she looks like. For this mixture of the Studio Skin and the Becca, you know, it's not bad. The reason I don't like the Becca one is because it is an illuminating one, which means that it has kind of a, how do I put it, like a, not glitter or anything like that. It doesn't have that. It just has like this way of being sort of sparkly, and I don't know, there's just something about it that I just don't care for. So the reason that it kind of bothers me, this foundation, is because of the sort of luminosity and stuff. It has a way of sort of accentuating texture and lines, and I feel like all those things that you try so hard to sort of minimize or deal with on the daily are kind of emphasized by this foundation. That's why I don't reach for it. But for me, for my 51-year-old skin, it's not a favorite. But I'm gonna wear it all day today. The main thing is that it looks a little bit, everything looks a little bit heavy. Not bad, but a little bit heavy. And I don't like the way it looks on my nose very much. And that's just half of the reason there is because of the skin on my nose, which is just, it's not my favorite part of my face. And so, but I'm going to go ahead and wear it. We'll see what happens. I think that is going to do it for this part of the video. Like I say, I will list everything down below. I will come back and do a check-in if I'm not too pooped. And if I am, I'll just go ahead and leave my thoughts down below in the description box. But I think that is going to do it for now, so I will see you guys later. Hi guys, I am back for my check-in. It's super late, and just got back from my brother and sister-in-law's house and had a really nice time for Halloween. Very chill, very low-key. And I wanted to just let you know that this foundation combination that I wore today, and I wore this for probably about 11 hours. And I took a nap. Yes, I did. And I have absolutely nothing to complain about. Not a thing. I mean, the only thing that I don't like about it is the way my forehead looks, like the lines in my forehead. Um, but that's probably as much a matter of, my Botox wearing off and, I don't know, that kind of thing more so than the combination. I'm super surprised. I mean, I really am. I just thought there's no way that this is going to wear for that long or look very good or whatever. I just had preconceived ideas, but I was proven wrong, and I wouldn't hesitate to wear this combination again. I don't think at all. And in fact, it's kind of made me want to retry the Becca foundation a little bit more with some other things. I know that I don't like it on its own. I think the only thing that I would do differently if I was going to wear this combination again, or these foundations again, is that I wouldn't put the Becca one on my forehead, because you can probably see the the lines in my forehead pretty significantly, and it's not because foundation is settled in there. It's because of the luminosity of the Becca foundation. But other than that, I'm not going to go on because I just don't have anything to report. I mean, everything feels nice. It doesn't feel dry. It hasn't caked up anywhere. I mean, I look a little rough because it's been on here for like, I've had my makeup on for 11, 12 hours, something like that. So I'm looking a little rough, but the foundation itself I think is super nice. I am going to leave it there, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your time here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. And until next time, bye guys.